Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where reading celebrations make literacy engaging and fun while building important foundational skills for educational success. Resource teachers at Newsom Park Elementary made reading tangible during Read Across America Week, the nation's largest celebration of reading. Read Across America coincides with the birthday of beloved author Dr. Seuss and takes place in early March, recognized as National Reading Month. At Newsom Park, Read Across America started with not one, but two good books. First and second grade classrooms read Perfect Square to inspire students to start thinking outside the box, while third, fourth, and fifth graders were inspired to create with recycled materials after reading One Plastic Bag. Guest readers, including elected school board members, bilingual educators, and community partners, spent time reading these books and some of their personal favorites throughout the week. Reading specialist and current NNPS Elementary Teacher of the Year, Barbara Brinker, collaborated with resource teachers who created fun activities to enhance the educational experience after reading Perfect Square and One Plastic Bag. Each activity revolved around the theme, the art of STEM, since Newsom Park is the Math, Science, and Technology Magnet School. In the library, students moved beyond a perfect square and solved puzzles using the 7 polygon shapes found in tangrams. Physical education and music combined their efforts so students could learn a traditional square dance called the Virginia Reel. In art, younger grades deconstructed a square to create new works of art, while older grades used the themes in One Plastic Bag to create friendship bracelets out of plastic bags. And during their instructional STEM resource time, students were welcome to engineer something fun and usable, using either a perfectly square piece of paper or plastic bags. At Newsom Park, reading was the springboard for creating, learning, and building as students read across America. First graders at Saunders Elementary celebrated World Read Aloud Day with the entertaining works of Mo Willems. Oral forms of storytelling are the earliest methods of sharing knowledge, insight, and creativity. World Read Aloud Day continues this tradition while promoting literacy. In each first grade classroom, teachers selected a different Mo Willems picture book to read aloud. The author and illustrator's books are a huge hit with young students who love hearing stories from the Pigeon series and the fun tales of Elephant and Piggy. After the read aloud, educators expanded the experience by teaching students to draw one of the characters from the story they just heard. Following step-by-step instructions, students learned to draw, just like Mo Willems, in their provided doodle book. Each class rotated to all 5 first grade teachers, listening to a different story being read aloud and drawing a new character in each classroom. In a dual language immersion class, students were able to hear a Mo Willems classic read aloud in Spanish and had fun guessing what the story was about. After all the engaging read-alouds, each student had a doodle book full of drawings to take home and share with their families in honor of World Read Aloud Day.
Learning at home is where students build their love for becoming lifelong learners. Reading together is a time-honored tradition that helps students build a strong foundation in literacy, language, and comprehension, while allowing families to spend meaningful time together. For preschoolers and younger children, make reading time engaging and entertaining. Use different voices for each character, or encourage your children to act out some of the action unfolding on each page, making the printed word come alive for your youngsters. Encourage your child to ask questions about the story and help them understand by making connections to their own lives. For your elementary age students, help them expand their vocabulary by reading more challenging books. Eventually, your children will be reading to you. Feel free to pause the story to ask insightful questions about what they see in the illustrations, or make a hypothesis about what's going to happen on the next page. This expands the reading experience and encourages your child to connect with the literature on another level. Sure, reading to your child has a number of academic and developmental benefits, but for almost every kid, the love and memories formed while sitting closely and reading together are priceless.
Bright futures begin with good school attendance. Too many absences, whether excused or unexcused, can keep students from succeeding in school. Starting in preschool and elementary school, good attendance and arriving on time helps build the foundation for continued academic achievement and increasing students' self-worth. Missing just a day or two every few weeks can cause children to fall behind the rest of their class and make it harder to learn to read. In middle and high school, consistent attendance keeps students on track to graduate while reinforcing an important life skill that will help your child graduate from college and keep a job. Parents, help your children attend school by setting a regular bedtime, maintaining daily routines to finish homework, and getting a good night's sleep. Also, encourage your student to participate in meaningful after-school activities, including sports and clubs. Going to school on time every day is important for students to succeed in school and in life. On Friday, March 31st, students will be dismissed after a half day of school, while teachers have a work day. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In, and check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.